Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. We're back on our Kingdom of Hungary series. This is episode 6, and here today we have the Siege of Constantinople. We have the series finale here today. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're around here with notifications on, let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, and feel free to leave a dislike if you would like to see another campaign on the channel instead. So war has broken out in 1270 AD between myself and the Latin Empire. We are currently besieging Constantinople with our second king, Bela, the conqueror of Serbia. We've also got Tador, my brother, here as well. So we're sieging out Constantinople. We currently sit on 15 regions before we can hit our victory conditions of becoming the Hungarian Empire. I've sent 2 full stacks and a half to Philippopolis to take another Latin Empire city. And further in the south, in Greece, I have my son, Prince Benedict, with 2 armies pushing against them. Once that is complete, we'll have 18 total regions for the Empire, and the Latin Empire and the Greeks will be finished. We managed to take Dyrrhachium, Thessalonica off camera, and we've also managed to take Bulgaria. We took Serbia in the last episode. The episode before that, we took out Bulgaria, Wallachia, we dealt with the civil war, and of course, we took out Poland. Family tree-wise, my lineage is secure. Andreas was our first king, 80 years of age. The throne passed to his firstborn son, Bela, and his son Benedict is still yet to have any children. He's half German from his Holy Roman Empire side, and he's married a Austrian princess just like his grandfather. That's not his grandmother though. There was a Hungarian one. Technically, yeah, it's his step-grandmother, technically speaking. But our line is secure. Gaspar, my brother, has had a child. Tador has some children as well. Andreas has had 4 daughters, so he's married into the other European monarchy. And unfortunately, Kilman, my brother, passed away. He's 57, but he's got a fair few children. Christoph and Blunt. He married into the family of Thessalonica there, and Blunt can actually take and claim the city for himself. I guess that's Cleopatra. Maybe there was some sort of Egyptian trait or something, or it's just a portrait replacement. I'm not entirely sure, but it's quite cool to think that you could have some European blood. Diplomacy-wise, we currently have military allies with Poland, Antioch, the Teutonic Order, Scotland, and here are puppets all the way from England, Croatia, Milan, Trebizond, Jerusalem, Savoy, and we are now making 22,000 per turn. And once we take Constantinople and these last sort of settlements, we will be able to form the Kingdom of Hungary. So let's siege this one out. We're coming up against Robert of the Latin Empire. Oh, would you look at that? We have some reinforcements. On top of the 5,633 men, there's been a nice little top-up. There's an amphibious assault coming from the Byzantines. Wow, okay. That's incredibly weird. And the garrison's only 1,200. But we can't not play the culturally significant siege of the Battle for Constantinople. We've united the Balkans, Hungary, and Greece to throw back any potential Ottoman scourge. The Battle of Constantinople, 1270 AD. So it looks like the Theodosian walls have been extended twice, so it's going to take quite a bit to break through. So, of course, my father Andreas conquered Poland, he won the Civil War, and brought down Wallachia and most of the wars in Bulgaria. I think technically Bela dealt the final blow. But Bela needs to define his dynasty, his legacy needs to be defined. He's knocked out the Serbs in their uprising and rebellion, but if Bela can become the Emperor of Constantinople, take the old ancient Roman city, that would be the final sort of nail in the post for this campaign. So this campaign will end here today, unless there's sort of an over-resounding result in the comments. just like the views, the comments. People want to see more episodes. There's still a little bit more we probably could do in this. We have puppeted Austria technically, but we could take it by force due to a lot of family tree marriages and the like. We do have a lot of claims to the seat of the Holy Roman Empire. Bela is half German. Technically, he's half Holy Roman, as it were. So we could take that. We could even go on crusade, push a united Hungarian front into North Africa, Egypt, or maybe even Anatolia itself. Okay, so let's play this one. It's a nice dry day in Constantinople, and it looks like there's already some breaches in the construction of our siege tower. So there seems to be a break here, and I guess this is the old Theodosian wall further back. So it is a higher tier settlement now. Constantinople, as you can see, has a moat in front of it, which is going to be incredibly hard for us to push on some narrow corridors. And it looks like there's not much else this other way. But here is Constantinople, ripe for the picking, ripe for the taking for the Hungarians. Alright, let's sack this ancient city. So fortunately enough for me, there's already a breach here, so we're going to be able to send some units through. Let's send 3 units of spears. I'd love to get all my cavalry through that breach, but seeing it's so obvious, I have a feeling that they're going to cover it quite well. Now, just looking at the terrain, we're not actually going to be able to bring siege equipment that well because, well, they've got a moat. I don't know, you'd have to go sort of up, left and right there, so I don't know if my siege equipment is going to be overly useful in this fight, as the city itself has been quite upgraded, and by the look of it, I can't even... Yeah, I should be able to still push my way up there, but we're still, like, being narrowly moved in there. Okay, so pushing from this far side here might be an idea as well. We'll move that there. Okay, reinforcing. We still have a couple more units, so I guess we could send the one. A lot more's fine up here, and we've got some reinforcements coming in there, and we've got my reinforcements coming. Yes, we've got a Byzantium fleet coming in to help. That's quite weird. They're going to help try and take their ancient city. Look, if they want to seize the harbour for us and take some of the fishmonger's stock, I can't blame them, I guess. So welcome to the Siege of Constantinople. The breach is where we're going to push the majority of my military forces through. Moldovan warriors ready to push through the breach. Then we have our Hungarian heavy cavalry as well, keen and ready to go. Nobles, and then archers further at the back. We have our second king, only 2 for this series because of how long King Andreas lived, but here is his son Bela donning the crown and the armor of his fallen father. Alright, let's start the battle and go. So trying to push for this breach is definitely the play, so try and push for it, and we'll initially move my cavalry in as well. Now this is going to be slightly tricky here, so I guess we'll go for this. Ah, you can't actually make your way up there. Yeah, why is that? Why can't you attach yourself onto the walls there? Not even there. Maybe just try and get there. Might be it. So it looks like maybe those walls can't get up, but that's alright. Alright, let's start and continue. So it looks like the Byzantium fleet off the coast has now come in, which will add a amphibious assault to the city of Constantinople. My siege towers are slowly but surely moving up, along with my battering ram, along with the first assault, and it looks like my cavalry might be able to take the breach. It doesn't look, there are units there. Push for it, you might be able to actually make your way through because you've actually been quick enough. Push! So they haven't covered it well, which is fortunate enough for me. I could have moved in my horse archers potentially, but the Hungarian cavalry has been able to make a play and push through. Alright, maybe even just go for the town the capture points. Don't even worry about these soldiers here. Push for some of them. But the Hungarian cavalry has managed to blitzkrieg through the breach. Fan-bloody-tastic. Okay. So we need to start carving them up. And now my horse archers are here. They might be able to make their way through as well. We'll just have to see. Okay, let's quickly pause. Or not pause. Let's quickly slow things down just to give out some orders. So try and take the square. I'd be surprised if anyone's there, but you never know. There might be 1 or 2 units lurking further at the back. And horse archers wise, we'll try and swing them here to get some shots around. So they're doing well here. We don't need to push for there. That's now coming up. My reinforcements from this side are now here. We might as well just bring in the rest of my cavalry here, say. It looks like they are now sitting there, and it looks like the Byzantium fleet is trying to disembark. They might actually be able to help us as well. My battering ram has nearly made its way up to the wall, but it looks like my soldiers now are fighting in the thick of it in the streets of Constantinople. Let's get back to play. There we go. The Latin Empire is holding here for now. They are weak. They're fresh green boys in a garrison. They are not the conquerors of Hungary, fought in countless civil wars, some on the other side. And the recent fighting in Serbia and Bulgaria has gained us some really tough soldiers. Okay, so where were the rest of my archers here? So they all should be here. Yeah, so I'll chuck you guys on skirmish mode. If you guys can like skirmish within the city, that would be ideal. It looks like the Byzantium fleet is trying to make a play, and my cavalry is still continuing to try and push. If you can swing this... Oh no, you seem to be skirmishing them actually quite well. So you continue to push for this, you continue to push for that. You go here, say. My additional reinforcements are coming there. So is this arrow... Yeah, I guess I can't put it there. That's so weird. Oh, well, I guess we'll drop that. And we'll sit you further back here. And we'll allow these guys to eventually push up where we can. And this wall hasn't been taken. It looks like this tower didn't even make it, which is fortunate for me, I guess. Oh, a gateway has been destroyed in the center, and that's going to allow all these chaps to move in. So let's try and get everyone inside. Huh. I thought we broke it. Why are you running back like that? I guess you're technically not detached from the wall just yet? I don't know. Okay. So. Oh, there's a unit hiding there. That's cheeky. It's a unit of cavalry though. That's fine. We can deal with that. Okay, you're sitting there. You're going here. Let's send more reinforcements now into the city square. We'll capture the royal palace. But I guess using the Byzantines as scouts works well. And now they've claimed the docks. I guess they know around the ancient city. I'm surprised that they came in and were so keen to help, to be honest. Even though we officially have no diplomatic ties to them. So here we have the sackers of Constantinople betraying the Pope's crusade. Let's finish them off and show some Hungarian steel. Some of the court mates getting into the fight as well. But the banner of the Latin Empire is slowly but surely being brought down, and the Hungarian standard will be brought up. We nearly have the town square under our control. Excellent. Alright, that's now ours as well. Let's bring up some more additional infantry, and we should be able to initiate the countdown shortly. Okay, now you guys are inside. You need to pick a unit to charge. You actually can probably get that last capture point, but now that we've got the main square, we might not need to worry about it. You're still trying to bring down this, and we've got a small detachment here ready to move up. We'll keep the generals and everyone else in reserve, and it looks like the majority of my infantry that were left out are now pushing into the ancient city. Fantastic. Have we initiated the countdown yet? No. Okay. We're still trying to push and finish off the last of them. Maybe let my cavalry try and catch them. Alrighty, how well are we doing? More reinforcements have now moved within. And we're about to capture the royal palace. Okay. And you'll just move it about where you can. Okay, the gateway's taken. Let's move in then. Might even just deal... No, you just need to move through. It's not really a crucial point for us. Alright, finish off the last of these archers here. Push down and help your fellow Hungarian brethren. So, this episode will end today, more than likely. Unless you guys say otherwise. So let me know in the comments, so I can plan ahead what other series you'd like to see. Doesn't necessarily have to be, of course, the Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD mod. Even though there still are a fair few factions I would like to let's play over the coming weeks and months. We've still got Milan, Austria, Georgia, the Moors, Portugal even. There's still a lot of cool, Lithuania, cool and unique factions to play as. So let me know in the comments if you're kind of getting sick of this mod. I can understand. Let me know what you'd like me to play alternatively. Total War Rome 2 could do another one of those campaigns. Really enjoyed the Athenian series. It was a good change of pace on DEI. My Third Age Gondor series was a lot of fun. Putting some fantasy back in the channel. I love Medieval 2, the base engine. And yeah, maybe we go back to Warhammer, I don't know. Total War games are all up for grabs. Maybe even like Shogun 2. I don't know if you'd want to see me play as a Japanese faction, but maybe. Oh, we've initiated the countdown. We're already 70 seconds within, and the last of the Latin bodyguard is holding out there, and the measly 20 against our units there. So the last of the Latin knights are fighting valiantly to the bitter end, or lager end. Could go back to Paradox, Hearts of Ironfall, Crusader Kings 2. Crusader Kings 3 comes out later this year supposedly, so I'm definitely gonna want to play that. Could go back to Imperator Rome. I don't know. I've sort of had my fun with Imperator Rome. I don't know if there's sort of much there from what I can see, even with all those new updates. To be honest, maybe it just needs to take a little bit longer to be worthwhile. Like once I've done the Roman and Spartan series, did do a mod of sort of it was a 12th century. No, it wasn't 12th. It was like 7th or 6th because it was the Eastern Roman Empire, wasn't it? So I don't know. Maybe we could play a Lord of the Rings mod or something. I think there's a pretty good mod for that. But I don't know. Is Imperator Rome any good these days? From what I see, it doesn't really change too much. Alrighty, praise the gods. Your victory is moments away, and it's now come. Decisive victory on that as well. King Bela of Hungary deployed 4,806 men. He brought 5,000 nearly Hungarians to the Siege of Constantinople and lost 342. The Byzantine captain deployed 530 and lost one man, seizing the docks and the fishmongers supplies, allowing our Hungarian forces to easily navigate and move, rotate and flank throughout the ancient city. We'll get them their pay, but we're going to bring Constantinople under Hungarian occupation. Catholic rule once more. I guess we kicked out the last lot of Catholics, so I guess on the religious front, they're not really going to care too much, but we are a united faction, so yeah, I'm sort of surprised they came in, but I don't know. If they ever had a chance to fuck with the Latin Empire, I'm sure the Byzantines would take it. They deployed 1,207. Looking at the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted, 110 with one spear unit. The rest of the weaker trashed here didn't do too well, obviously. Crossbows did 27, 31. Our archers did alright, 52, 50. Golden chevrons now, which is really cool to see after countless wars. 60 or 70 turns into our Let's Play now. And our swordsmen did really well, 140, 16. Only a 62 with the spears taking minimal casualties. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. We've taken Constantinople here today. Alrighty, let's take this city. We'll occupy it straight up. We don't want to loot it like the Latin Empire. We're going to be able to use most of the buildings inside, which is good. And we'll try to repair it and restore it to its former glory. Okay, let's deal with the last of the Latin Empire here, as we do need 2 more regions. And they've only got 1. Oh, okay. Their settlement in Pergamon rebelled. Oh, that's alright, we don't have to push that then. Okay, let's allow my brother Andreas to take the city of Philippopolis, killing 4 high-ranking officials. There even is some dismounted hospitalars from the must have been the 3rd crusade, or maybe it was the 4th. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, Philippopolis is now taken. Let's occupy the city, and we shall break down as well what we can't use. Further in the south, in Greece, my son and heir Benedict should be able to take Greece now officially, taking the province of Achaia. Close victory, was it? The Greeks still fight with fire and fury, like the Spartans of old, and I still can't form the Hungarian Empire just yet. We're going to have to end the turn and continue. Oh, okay, right. Whew, frightened me. I saw Principality and I was like, oh, Antioch. I saw the A. I thought they had been eliminated, but no, it was me eliminating those pesky southern Greeks. No, would you look at that? After helping me out in the Siege of Constantinople, the Empire of Nicaea, soon to be the Byzantines, have declared war upon Trebizond. And they have an ally there. Well, we're going to have to back our allies here. Maybe they want to sort of push over and take it, as the city is quite weak itself. We'll back our allies, as we do have a diplomatic, or we did at one point have diplomatic marriages with them. So there are Hungarian nobility, there's Hungarian blood in Trebizond now. We've got to back it. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. The legacy of Rome has a need of a new commander, and Tador might have died. Let's pay off that. Alright, as you can see, the flashing has indicated that we've hit our victory conditions. Found an empire. And we shall do that. Hungarian Empire, your faction rank has increased to Empire rank, denoting the status of your faction as a great power. Alrighty, so as you can see, we have forged the Hungarian Empire. From the north, in what would be considered modern-day Poland, Hungary, further south into the Balkans there, on the River Danube, and further into Greece as well. And I think quite fittingly on that note, it's time to end the episode in the series here. Thank you very much for watching. I've had an absolute blast playing this Hungarian series, from the Civil War to the war in in Poland, to the last sort of blitz against Serbia, Bulgaria, and then against the Latin Empire. Hungary is a really cool, unique faction with a lot of possibilities. You can really dictate your campaign. You can go eastward if you want. I wouldn't recommend it. It's quite hard. A lot of horse lords over there, not much good territory. You could contend and go sort of towards the west if you wanted to, or you can go like I did and push sort of south and unite the Balkans. You could even go on the peninsula, or sort of piss off once you've established yourself and go on crusade. So thanks for watching the Hungary campaign. Looking at how the world map developed, Kingdom of Jerusalem and Cyprus did alright, even though the Ayyubids have sort of flanked them around here. Georgia doesn't seem to be holding on. The Ottoman Sultanate has come back. The Turks are on the back foot. Nicaea is warlike, but it's still looking to establish itself. Trebizond has done really well in this series. Sicily has taken some territory in North Africa now. The reconquest of Iberia was successful. France, even though they've been at war with the HRE and England, have managed to hold their French holdings, while England's expansion hasn't happened, nor has the County of Flanders, which happened sometime. And Scandinavia has been quite quiet, and it looks like the Teutonic Order still holds. Oh, yeah, it looks like Lithuania and some of the pagans have been thrown out, yeah. Catholic Christianity in Pomerania and the Teutonic Order have held out. Kiev has established itself as the Orthodox jewel of the north there. Huh. And then, of course, we've got Mongols settling near us on the east there. So there's still a couple of things we could do. Maybe getting Austria or going into Anatolia could be interesting, but let me know. If not, I'll move on to something else. Thanks, guys, for watching episode 6, the finale of the Hungarian campaign. But hey, nothing's set in stone, so just let me know. I'm easy, man, you know? I keep all the save files for my series, and I never delete them, so we can always go back at any point. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.